Hello, Leo, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your July 2018 mid-month love reading. Okay, guys? So I've already started shuffling, Leo, and concentrating on your energy. So we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you guys can get a look at what I'm looking at. So, Leo, this is for sun, moon, and rising. And also, if you've got Venus with Leo in your chart, this may resonate as well. If you guys have not gotten your chart, remember that I always leave a link to Café Astrology for their free natal charts, and the link is in the description box, okay? Also, if you are looking to book a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box. You can go to www.enlightenedpathtarot.com for all of my information. So, first card out, Leo, Four of Swords. Hopefully you guys don't get too much of a glare. Next card, Ten of Rods. Okay. And don't worry, guys, I think I am going to turn the camera. Two of Pentacles at the base of the reading. Page of Pentacles in your past. Crowning the reading, the Two of Cups. Coming towards you for the rest of July, the King of Rods. The Nine of Swords is in your self spot, Leo. The Page of Rods is in your environment. The High Priestess is in your ninth spot. And then for your final outcome, very good, Leo, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, guys, I am going to reposition the camera. You guys are the first reading this month. So we're just going to do some adjusting so that we can see a little bit more of what we're seeing here. I am going to be clarifying using the Morgan Greer deck. I love this deck. Leo, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to say is, Leo, I remember this very clearly in the video, the first set of videos that I posted for July for you guys. The King of Rods was coming towards you then, and I remember that because this is your energy. This is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, right? And it's the energy that is coming towards you in this reading as well. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Rods. So that's the energy that's governing. And with the Nine of Rods, we basically have this air of being on defense, you know, kind of expecting the worst to happen. With the Nine of Swords, which is in your self spot, you know, this is anxiety, this is worry, this is mental stress, okay? If you look really, really close, this person really can't see the situation. So they're really in their head. You know, swords are mental and communicative energy. So Leo, what I'm seeing for mid-month and the rest of July is that you guys really, really seem to be in your head about a situation. I am going to go ahead and start clarifying the Four of Swords and the Ten of Rods, which is at the center of the reading here. Because what we have is, you know, the Four of Swords is about relaxation. It's about recovery, rejuvenation. Sometimes it is a good indication of taking a break. We've got the Knight of Swords, but he popped out in reverse with the Ten of Rods. The Ten of Rods is, you know, having too much on your plate, feeling burdened down, right? With the Knight of Swords popping out here, I definitely feel like there's a need for clarity. There's some unanswered questions. And you are able to take a break because you have so many things going on in July. One more for the center of the reading for Leo. The Knight of Swords usually rushes in with the truth. Yeah. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah. There's been an upset in love, Leo. There's some clarity that's needed. But you've got so much on your plate, you can't even really sit back and balance your emotions, rest when rest is really, really needed. Because when I see this 10 of rods, do you see how much this guy is trying to carry? Like, he's trying to balance all of this on his own. The good thing about the 10 of rods is 10s are completion. So you're really at the end of the cycle of being burdened down, right? That's the good thing. With the Two of Pentacles, some of you, most people will tell you the Two of Pentacles is about budgeting and having to really kind of watch your finance. But when looking at emotions, I definitely feel like, Leo, you're up and down in July. Some moments you're okay about this upset in love, and in other moments you are completely opposite, where, some of you may be really, really crying, screaming, enraged. Some of you may feel like your emotions are really out of control because there is this need for clarity. You really, some of you really don't know what exactly went wrong. I keep hearing, like, what happened? Like, how did this happen? What happened? And I feel like that's got you really trying to balance your emotions. Clarification for the Two of Pentacles. The King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups here, and we've got the King of Cups here. It's like, for a lot of you, with the Ace and the King being here, this is a big deal. This is someone that you were either deeply in love with, or you were with for a long time. This isn't a page. This isn't something that's passing. And with the Two of Cups here, this person may have felt like your soulmate. This could have also been someone that you've been with more than one time, where truce was called and you guys came back together in love and in union. And now we've got this upset. And that's just for some of you. For others of you, this was just a really big relationship. We've got the King and we've got the Ace here. And both are in reverse. So it lets me know this is a major upset for you. With the Page of Pentacles in the past, this could be a younger earth sign or an earth sign that is not very mature, or not as mature as you. Earth being Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or it could also be someone with that energy, meaning, and I said this in your last reading too, Leo. Wow. I think you either had the King or the Queen of Pentacles at the center of the reading. This could be someone that's really, really good with finance. Someone that's coming into their own as far as career-wise, very savvy with finance. With a Page, they could be a little materialistic, but they're making more wise decisions than unwise decisions when it comes to their money, even with the Page. With your Strength card clarifying, it lets me know, Leo, this is your card. This lets me know not only of your presence, but it also lets me know that dealing with this person took a great deal of your strength in the past. This was a situation at which you persevered through. The Two of Cups being what you're focusing on and crowning the reading, Leo. Once again, this connection is bonded. There is a bond here. This feels destined. It feels put together by the cosmos with the Two of Cups. It could also be for some of you, you know, this was somebody that you made up with in the past. You come back together with. I want to say, for some of you, you're hoping that you come back together because this is crowning the reading, this Two of Cups. Either this is what you're feeling, or, and for some cases, it's going to be an and, not an or. This is what you're feeling, and or you're wanting this to come back together. We've got the Four of Swords. So not only do you have the Four of Swords at the center of the reading here, you've got the Four of Swords again, clarifying the Two of Cups, Leo. I feel like some of you need to pull back away from this. Like some of you need to get away from this situation. Some of you need to take a break, take a vacation from this. The situation has exhausted you. For others of you, your partner may, or this ex-partner, or this person where there's this upset in love, may have taken a break, you know, and some of you, it was put that way. I need to take a break. One more for the Two of Cups. There's this stepping back from the situation with the Two of Cups. Leo, I wanted to start with you guys first. Something just told me Leo needs this. Leo needs this. Okay. Usually I would not take this many, but I am going to take them. We've got the Fool card, right? I'm going to put these here because 3 of them fell out. Yeah. We've got the Fool card, and then we've got the 8 of Swords. And then we've got the 2 of Pentacles, right? So when I see these 3, I feel like, Leo, you are going to have to make a decision to come out of this energy. This 8 of Swords, feeling isolated, restricting yourself. The 8 of Swords is you restricting yourself. You know, either someone has hurt you deeply and you've got, you know, the 8 of Swords is always like my licking your wounds card, right? So either you feel like others are isolating you or leaving you out, or Leo, you're doing this to yourself where you're kind of isolating yourself. But with the Fool card, and I know you don't want to hear, some of you don't want to hear, you know, it's time to move forward. It's time to set out onto something new. There's a decision, you know, once again, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. You got it again. You're so up and down right now about setting out. Some of you are not speaking to anyone, and you know that there's something telling you deep down that it may be time to move on. And it's like, but where do I go? With the Fool card, where do I go and where is it going to lead me? You're not sure about it. And I say some of you aren't telling anyone because, you know, or even talking to anyone about moving forward and starting a new journey, because you got to come out of the Ace of Swords to even communicate that. And until you do, there's going to be like this up and down of emotion surrounding starting something new. Some of you aren't going to see the Fool card as something very positive, but Leo, I do. I feel like this has been a very stressful situation, and ultimately taking a risk and starting something new may not be a bad thing, because remember, your final outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about new, fresh things coming in, but it's also about things changing. So let's look at the King of Rods here. Again, Leo, this is your energy coming towards you with the King of Rods. This is fire energy. You know, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This guy gets things done. He is definitely a king of action. He's a very passionate king as well. And Leo, oftentimes, if you are in the right occupation or the right relationships, you are a very passionate person. You know, you don't like to sit still. You want to experience as much as possible. And in relationships, you want to do it with your partner. In work, you're always looking to Ace of Rods. We got the Ace of Rods clarifying the King of Rods. And it's crazy because what I was going to say was in work, you're always looking for the new, fresh challenge. You know, you master one level in work and it's like, okay, I've done that. What's next? What is the next thing in my field that I can do? The next thing that I can conquer? The next success I can put under my belt? And with the Ace of Rods, this is a brand new opportunity coming your way. So not only do I see you becoming passionate and getting your energy and your drive back as the King of Rods, Leo, I see an opportunity at which you can put all of that energy into that's coming your way with the Ace of Rods. So we got the King and we got the Ace, and this is your energy. This is fire energy. So that's really, really good. Right now with the Nine of Swords, you know, you're in your head, but give it time, Leo. One more for the King of Rods, because this is the energy coming towards you. Oops. The Lovers. Oh, this is good, guys. This is, you know, very positive energy. This is also the sign of Gemini. You know, you could have something fresh and new coming towards you, but this is also, you know, you being on the same page with others. It really does go with the Ace of Rods as far as like this positive energy for you guys, right? I'm going to take one more for the King of Rods. I normally do not take three, but I'm going to take one more. Guys, if you watch my channel before, you know, like when I start fast shuffling, I'm getting excited. So I feel like so good about what's coming towards you. I definitely feel like, remember, Nine of Rods was the energy governing the reading. You got Nine of Rods again. So some of you are still going to be in defense mode about this newness that comes your way, right? But this is your energy. And I think after what you've been through, I think it's justified, but you also want to watch this. You know, you don't want to spoil it. You don't want to ruin it by being so defensive, by thinking the absolute worst. Guys, if you hear background noise, I apologize. Hopefully it'll stop in a second. With the Nine of Swords, again, you know, anxiety, worry, mental stress. This is falling in your cell spot in mid-July. So it's like you got a lot of negativity in your mind, probably about what's happened. And also, you know, maybe a little bit of anxiety about what do I do next? You know, especially if you're having to relocate or leave some of you, you know, having to move, not just relocate within a city, but having to actually move state to state or move to a new city. And this is really like I don't even know what's going to happen. That could cause some anxiety. That could cause some stress. Clarification for the Nine of Swords for Leo. We got the Seven of Rods. We got so much fire energy here, Leo. So again, you know, just some of you may be being quite stubborn, standing your ground. It goes very much with the Nine of Rods, the Seven of Rods. One more for the Nine of Swords. The Three of Swords popped out. So for some of you, there could be a third party. And then with the Queen of Rods, again, you know, there's two things that come with this Queen of Rods, with this Three of Swords popping out. Some of you are on the defense and are just in this, you know, very stubborn, standing my ground mode, because there may be a third party here with fire energy, right? Like yourself, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, but for some reason, I feel like this isn't the person. For some of you, it will be, but I don't feel that strongly. I don't think that this fire sign is the person. For others of you, again, this feeling like a soulmate, this Queen of Rods matching this King of Rods that we had here. Some of you just don't want to give up on it. It's like, I know this one is for me. I know this person is for me. And you're saying that over and over in your head, like, I know this is my one. When I see the King and the Queen together with the Two of Cups, it lets me, it's like this soulmate twin flame kind of energy that I feel when they show up in the same suit. But if there's not a third party, it's just heartbreak around this person. And it could have you really on edge with that. You know, you guys are a fire sign, and often when you guys are hurt, you can become quite edgy. You know, you're not as bad as like Aries or Sagittarius, where you know, when they're hurting, a stranger on the street may get decked, you know, because especially if they haven't learned to handle their emotions in a more positive, balanced manner. I don't think you're that bad, but I do think that you could be a little snappy with others when you're working through emotional upset. And that's okay. You guys are passionate. And when someone comes along and snuffs out your fire, that natural fire that you have, it's upsetting. You know, you want to be passionate. You want to be constantly exploring, constantly loving. And heartbreak is not easy for anybody, especially if it's something that's long standing, especially if it's something that you've put, you know, a lot of work into, something that you've had to persevere and you put your energy in. With the Page of Rods in your environment, for some of you, this situation has children around it. For others of you, you're receiving News. There's information that's coming in with the page. Pages are messengers, but they are also representations of younger energy. And with the 2 pages here, there is this feeling that there are some children in the picture for some of you. This is good to see. If you're receiving news, it brings you out of, if there's news or conversations from others around you, possibly people that are younger than you, Leo, it brings you out of this 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is like, it is often like the missed opportunity or discontentment, not seeing what's in front of you. I feel like there's going to be messages that come in from those around you that open your eyes a little bit, that give you a little bit of hope as well. For some of you, if there are children involved, there's going to be a conversation that eases some of your stress and anxiety. I'm hearing like a conversation that makes it okay. Not okay, but it makes it better. It's almost like, I think some of you are worried if there's younger energy around you in this situation. You're worried about them. Yeah, especially if you're married. If you're married, the Hierophant is also the card of Taurus. But if this is a situation that is a marriage or like a marriage, and there's children there, there's something that's going to occur that's going to ease your worry and your stress about them. With the High Priestess here, we're looking at your intuition helping you a lot throughout July. We've also got the Temperance card. And then again, we've got the 10 of Rods. Remember, we have the 10 of Rods in the center of the reading. There's a lot of hard work. There's a lot on your plate. So much that you can't find the time to actually rest. Get your emotions in check. You're just dealing with a lot. But I definitely feel like the High Priestess here is an indication that your intuition is going to be helping you find the balance with the Temperance card here and handle everything that's on your plate. The Temperance card is also the card of Sagittarius. So if there's a Sagittarius in the mix, your intuition is helping you with that as well. You know, some of you could be working with the Sagittarius, or working with a Sagittarius, or sharing responsibility with one. But what I'm really getting is your intuition is going to help you find the balance that you're needing to get through everything that you're having to deal with. Because clearly with the 10 of Rods being here twice, Leo, you've got a lot on your plate. The great thing is at the end of this, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a really great card to have as your final outcome. It's, you know, in the upright for one. This is about the wheel turning in your favor and bringing in things that are going to benefit you. And as the wheel turns, it also removes what's not for you. You know, it helps you release things that are not for you. With the 6 of Rods, again, this is a really great card to have on your final outcome, Leo. This is others celebrating you. This is victory. This is success. This is others noticing, you know, you being victorious and noticing all of your hard work. People congratulating you. But more than anything, this is victory, right? One more for the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Moon card, the card of Pisces. So I definitely feel like some things may be coming out for you. There may be some secrets that are revealed with Pisces, with the Moon card. The Moon card talks of things being hidden, right? For some of you, there's a Pisces in the midst. I'm not sure, but for some reason, I feel like in the reading that I did earlier this month, it was either you or Cancer. You can always go back and check it, but I thought there was a Pisces in the midst there too. I thought that you guys had the Moon. I'm thinking that you guys had the Moon card then. One more for the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, guys. I should have silenced it. We've got two. We've got the Magician. But then we've also got the Eight of Cups. So this is really, really positive to have because it goes with the Wheel of Fortune, and it definitely goes with success because this is about you manifesting. It's about you taking the tools that you have, and with the Magician card, the universe has given you everything that you need. If you can see on this table, we've got the cup, we've got the pentacle, we've got the rod and the sword. We've got all elements. Earth, wind, earth, air, fire, and water, right? And this is about you taking what you have and creating what it is that you desire, Leo. And that goes really, really good with the Wheel of Fortune because, again, this is newness. This is really, really positive. With the Eight of Cups is, often when I see the Eight of Cups, it's about departure. Taking your emotions and departing. But when it's in reverse, it's like you not. Oh, okay. I get it. So what I hear is, oh, Leo, I feel like there's going to be a lot of excellent, wonderful things happening. But in love, it may take some time for you to move past this emotionally. Some of you on an emotional level are still going to be holding out and hoping that this partner comes back or that there's a reunion. Even though you're going to have all of these wonderful things around you, I don't think that you're going to stay stuck like this. I just think it's going to take some time. But you do have a lot of great things happening around you, and you do have the power in mid-July to create what it really is that you want. I feel like, Leo, the choice is yours. Some of you need to be mindful of not letting your emotions hold you back. Remember, guys, we think with our minds and we feel with our hearts. They're two separate parts of us that are made for two separate things. I know some people say, do what your heart tells you to do. And in some cases, you should. But in situations that are as complex as what you've been through, Leo, I definitely feel like you should also listen to what your head is telling you to, not just your heart. Because there is a good chance that your head and your heart are going to be speaking very different languages. And with that, I am going to close it out. We're already at 35 minutes, and I've gone over the time limit completely. But for you guys, I don't mind it. With that, Leo, I'm going to close out, and I will see you guys in about 2 weeks because we will be heading into August. And we're going to get a jump and see what August is bringing you. Also, we will be in your season. So, Leo, I know we're in Cancer season, but I won't see you until I'm in your season. So, happy early birthday. And with that, I will see you guys soon. Take care.